What's up, everybody? As you can tell, this is a big day for me. I'm here in Brainerd, Minnesota, Baxter actually, right?
Yep.
At Lindner Media Productions with my good friend, Al Lindner.
We go way back in his business. We've been in the industry all our life. A lot of people really don't know everything we do.
No.
And we're partners together with Omnia. And I'd like to walk you through a little bit about who Lindner Media Productions are. First of all, we produce 65 original half-hour shows a year in 7 months, mainly. That's staggering. We do Angling Edge, we do Lundy Ultimate Fishing Experience, we do Angling Buzz, we do Angling Buzz Ice, and the Canadian Fishing Experience. 65 original. We got crews all over the country, shooting all the time, from ice out into ice up. We're busy.
They even catch bass every once in a while, too.
A lot of them. This is Jimmy's office. Jimmy's up with a film crew. They're up in northern Ontario, south of Savant Lake. I got a bunch of pictures, big walleyes all over the place. They're going pike fishing now. Jeremy and Jeff just got back from a trip up there. Yeah. And it is so busy, oh, so busy. Jimmy would be, he oversees everything. Yeah. Yeah, you know, he is, by definition, probably you would call him our CEO.
CEO, that's what I was going to ask.
That would be. But okay. He also cleans toilets and everything else like everybody else does.
Good. Who's in here?
My office is real simple. Office. Yeah, you know, clean. You got to understand what I do in my office. Take a minute and look at that. That's me. That says it all. That's what I do. I fish, and I fish a lot, and I do television, do stuff with our partners for the industry, and I keep active. Yeah, you know, love what I'm doing, and keep doing as long as I can still catch a fish and say something worthwhile that'll help you catch some more fish. That's what we do. Perfect. Jer.
Yo.
Jer's involved in seeing over everything. He would be what I would call in a corporate world our operations officer.
Gotcha.
He's involved in everything. And he's really good at, he knows how to catch a few fish now. And one of the best multi-species anglers I've ever known, and a real pleasure to work with. And our guys are, he just come back from one trip. We got another trip going up north again. It's our busy crunch. It's crunch time here.
Yeah. How did you get into this? Like, what was your background before you got into working here at Lindner Media?
Fishing. I just I'll probably remember the story, but when I was graduating high school, I was knocking on the door with these guys and just trying to get in, and so one thing led to another. I think I started here when I was 25.
What are you now, 35?
It's been a few years. So, yeah.
All good, man.
Awesome.
All good.
Good stuff. All right, where are we off to now?
All right. Jake Wallace, he's up north with Jimmy.
Jake Wallace.
He's coasting the show. He does a lot of our social media stuff.
So he's up there.
You know, he's heavily involved in social, but like everybody in here, we need a stick and a boat to go. What are you doing today? We need a person. Let's go. And everybody in here knows how to find and catch fish. Everybody.
That's really cool.
That's part of their job description.
Yeah, that's saying something. It's cool to still see companies in the industry where that's kind of the case. So. This is
Jeff Simpson's office is always fun to come into. He's got his collection. He's kind of a hardcore muskie guy, like Jeremy and Jimmy. They like to chase big skis now and then. Every once in a while, he'll come in and take me fishing for muskie. Rare, not enough, but.
How did you end up here, Jeff? What was your background before you got in here?
Yeah, my background, I've worked for in-fishermen for 22 years. Actually, Al and I were working, when I first started, Al was there. And then he broke off and they started Lindner Media, but I worked there for 22 years. Obviously friends with all these guys the whole time, and finally made the move over here to head up their digital media. So we've been at that for 3 to 4 years now, and
it's growing. We're getting more active. Everything in the business, you keep growing and growing and growing to get fishing information out. That's our business.
All right. Thanks for the time.
Brandon, I think Brandon might be in the studio.
Okay.
Brandon edits and does a lot of the shooting for us. His main responsibility is editing the Canadian fishing experience of the shows that he edits.
Gotcha.
But like so many people in here, he's shooting, he's filming, editing, whatever it takes.
Gotcha.
Whatever it takes.
A lot of hats.
Lots of hats.
Who do we got here?
Jim Grover. Jim's been with us for quite a few years, been in the industry all his life. You can see everybody in here's got some passion with fishing.
Mine gets spendy. Well, I guess anything with fishing.
He gets out of here occasionally to go film. It's a break from the editing suite, but the master editor knows the business. Been in it. How many years you been editing?
Oh, 30 years since college. It was actually my first job out of college, luckily.
And still loving it.
Yes, yes, I still do.
Awesome.
Brian Weber. How are you? Brian's been with us, what, 3 years now? Yep. And his main responsibility is working with Mike Hayner and editing and shooting and producing Lund, the Ultimate Fishing Experience, which is for Lund boats, obviously.
Yeah.
And again, with everything else, he occasionally grabs a camera to go as a backup for a camera here. Everybody is multifaceted, multi-talented to do everything related to fishing. Every office you see in here is a studio, editing suites, hooking up everything, get stuff out the door, content.
Thanks for the time. Through here, Al?
Oh, I'll go do a quick walk in here. Dan's not here. This is my nephew Dan's office.
Dan Linder's office?
Dan Linder's office. That's the brains of a lot of the stuff that connects up in here to everybody else's office. In there, Dan and I, he's my nephew. He's been in the business since, like him and Jimmy, since they're about 12 years old. They had no other choice. You fish, you got to make a living in here. This is what we're going to do, and he's been here all those years. Master editor, loves to film and shoot and do stuff. Okay, Brandon.
So on that note, for people who don't know, because I get asked this a lot from a lot of our customers at Omnia, how the family hierarchy kind of works here. Like, so you and Ron concepted the business, correct? You two were brothers.
Lindner Media Productions was actually started by Jimmy and Danny and Bill.
Okay.
They started. And when we sold in Fisherman, I had a non-compete, and then I had a work contract for a number of non-compete for 4 years.
Yeah.
And after my non-compete was done, I wanted to stay in a business. I love doing television.
Yeah.
So I talked to Ron about it, and we came up with the idea of Angling Edge.
Gotcha.
And the format for Angling Edge. That's been 22 years now that we've been doing Angling Edge, and we brought that under the Lindner Media Productions umbrella.
Gotcha.
So they produce the shows like they've done with everybody else, all these other shoots. They're in a production business.
Gotcha.
So Angling Edge was brought right in the umbrella, and today it's one of the major projects.
Well, how does the family tree lay out, right? So you and Ron were brothers.
Yes.
And then how, like, Jimmy's Ron's son? And
Jimmy's Ron's son. Jimmy, Billy, and Dan are Ron's son. Gotcha. Troy is my son.
Troy is your son.
And Troy's involved in the social media and the stuff that we're doing here now, which you're familiar with. So it's a family love affair with the fishing. The whole thing is everybody loves the sport of fishing. It is a lifestyle in our business. We've talked about this often. If you want to make $1 zillion, go do a different business. If you want to have a comfortable lifestyle and be able to have normal hours and not be gone all your time, that's what we are a lifestyle business and love what we're doing.
Absolutely. Yep. This is cool.
This is our studio. We're able to bring boats in here. You can see that door set up there. Bring boats. We got a snowmobile back here now. I have no idea why that's back here. I don't want to be thinking about snowmobiles yet by a long shot. But obviously, there's some thought to ice coming right around the corner, or this stuff wouldn't be here. Sure. We use these studio backgrounds to do video clips, promotional pieces for partners. It's the site for the Angling Buzz show. Yeah, you know, all new product stuff. This gets lots of use. You light everything. It's a full-fledged studio with the audio, the lighting, and all the stuff that we need to make this thing work in there. This area here gets a lot of love all season long.
Yeah.
Even doing occasional fish
cook.
cooking scene in here and everything works out really well.
I bet it does. That's pretty slick.
It's slick. Come back in here. This place is just, there's cameras all over the place, like I told you. Everybody's shuffling, jiving, they're charging stuff. This is the go-to room. You come in, you grab your cameras, load up. And sometimes we got three crews on the road all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, so somebody's going all the time. This is the catch-all. Everybody's getting all of their stuff organized. Each producer has his own stuff in his place.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you know, and they really don't like when they got to use the other guy's
yeah, I
stuff
was
or
about to
vice
say,
versa,
yeah.
because they change things on. They don't like that.
Hear that? No sharing lenses.
Mike Hayner,
Mike.
Michael and I have been
Marley.
together, I
Yeah,
don't know how
how's it
many
going,
years.
Pete?
Again, Mike's been in the fishing industry his entire life. And he's getting a little long up in tooth now.
Starting to show my age.
He produces and oversees the entire Lund Ultimate Fishing Experience, does a whole bunch of stuff with Angling Edge, with Angling Budge, super multi-talented, multi-species angler, and a great deal of knowledge. And you see him on a lot of the shows that we do on a regular basis.
Yeah, I've had the pleasure to fish with Mike. He is an incredible fisher.
It's always fun fishing with Pete.
See what?
Always.
Who's in here? Billy?
Bill. Okay, Bill's out to lunch. Bill Lindner does a load of still stuff for us. Yeah, you know, over the years, he's been very gifted underwater shooter. Does a lot of our social media stuff, bits and pieces of stuff, constantly. Yeah, you know, but very gifted. His history in underwater photography when it was first coming on the scene is legendary. Yeah, you know, amazing career in the filming industry, not action, but stills.
Yeah.
All these stills. Lots of books. He produced books and series of books.
Always surprised me how many times I'd see his name on a lot of the product catalogs from a lot of the manufacturers we work with in the fishing industry.
Emily Skelton. Emily's been with us 2.5 years now, and she's a real trooper. Yeah. And she'll go with these guys muskie fishing for 4 days on end and sit with a camera for 12 hours.
Yeah.
Wow. When we hired her, I'm thinking, does she know what she's getting herself into with these guys? She's up to what you say, M, can you get away today? Last minute. We're going to shoot tomorrow. And she, okay, go on. Pat, when do you want me here? Yeah. Ready to go.
That's awesome.
Backup room. This is a little. We're going to be filming this very soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If things go right, we can use it. It'll be another editing suite and everything else put in there is what it'll be.
Gotcha.
Another editor.
Gotcha. Makes sense. And this is Ty.
Ty Shadeen.
Yeah, we can go find Ty somewhere too.
Yeah, he's probably in the studio.
Okay.
But Ty mainly is responsible to oversee everything to do with sales.
Gotcha.
You know, that's his main bag, sales for everything we do.
Gotcha.
And we work close with Omnia, our marketing partners on so many different projects. Yeah. And you're going to see more projects than ever in the near future.
Yeah.
Gary McAnally, my old friend.
Yes, sir.
We've been together many, many years. Gary was our chief financial officer when we had In Fisherman. He's our chief financial officer here at Lindner Media Productions. He's semi-retired a few years ago, and every chance he gets, he fishes for smallmouth. He's obsessed with smallmouth.
Obsessed.
And that's his deal. That's what he loves to do. And for somebody that's semi-retired, he's in here all the time. Yeah. Waiting for me to say, you want to go catch a smallie? What are you doing today?
That's for sure. Absolutely.
Been in the business, I don't know how many years we worked together, Gare.
Since 1994, so probably 27, 28 years.
Long time, long time. But
long time, been a great relationship.
come here. That's his bag, making sure you have that to keep the doors open.
I was gonna ask, are you the guy who keeps Jeremy in check?
Jonas is now our chief financial officer
Yeah.
and brilliant at what she does, and a real pleasure to work with. And in so many, and she is one busy lady. If she is more into entertaining people every weekend, I don't know how she gets by, but her energy level is staggering. The workload that she has here, and then what she does every way. I can't wait to talk to her on Monday morning and find, what, you did this all weekend long. She's got people from Sweden and Norway coming in. Now she loves the social world and entertaining and making people happy. Good dining experiences, fun experience of who we are. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Great years together.
Thank you.
Get good copy artists, get all the lead-in stuff comes
Yeah.
out of here. Just typical office and quick look in the studio.
Yeah. Or over here.
Not
in
the
conference
studio, our
room.
conference room.
Look what we got here.
But they'll
Our own, very own.
These
Brad's
guys
in
are
there.
wrapping up their piece. This is we had a meeting a little bit earlier today, talking about the future, looking at projects that we have to kind of blend together and look at what's next, where we're going. We're always looking what's next. So they're wrapping down our meeting today, and that's who Lindner Media Production is. Hope you enjoyed the tour.
Thanks for having us out.